Are you stirring up something good, Grandmama?
Y'all, we're going to do something fun today, I hope. I saw this the other day, and I said, this looks like it would be fun to do and fun to eat. It's called an apple pie quesadilla. Now, year before last, I think it was year before last, it might have been last year, I dehydrated some apples. And so that's what I'm using. Well, it wasn't even anybody doing it. It just had a picture of it in the recipe. But it said use a fresh apple, but I need to use my dehydrated apples. So what I did, I just put a little butter and a little cinnamon in my apples, and I cooked them this morning. And so,
I love the dehydrated apple taste.
I know
It has a tartness.
if you've never had dried apples or dehydrated apples, there's a tartness there that you don't get in fresh apples. And these are made with my brown sugar monk fruit right here. It's in this jar, but it's just brown sugar monk fruit. And I put butter and my brown sugar monk fruit in there and a little cinnamon. Some of the apples I had dehydrated with some of the some cinnamon and the brown monk fruit. That's the reason they're so dark. If you do it with a fresh apple, it's going to be lighter. It's not going to be dark like this. Now, what it said do was leave all these sediments in here. I'm going to try it on my first one, and if I don't like the way it looks, then I'll clean out my pan and I will do it a different way. But it says put 1 tablespoon of butter in your pan where you have just taken your apples out. So that's not quite a tablespoon. All right. Now then, this is coming up to temp, and what I'm using is zero carb. Is carb counter tortilla shells. Sorry, y'all. My mind went blank. I know that never happens to y'all, does it?
You got them at Walmart?
I got them at Walmart.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So you can use any kind that you want. These are small. You can get the carb counters. You can get the regular ones, flour tortilla, whatever you want. But these do not have any carbs in them. So, all right. I'm doing just like it says now. So, I'm going to turn it down a little bit. Now, on top of this, I'm going to put some cheese. Not much, just a little bit. If y'all have ever had apple pie with cheese on it, that's what I'm thinking this is kind of going to be like. Now, it said put some apples in there. And it's not going to take a lot. That's probably a good tablespoon or a little bit more. All right, now put some more cheese, a little bit on top of that. And I'm thinking the cheese on both sides is just going to hold it together when it melts. Okay. And it said leave it in there until your cheese melts and until your tortilla shell gets crunchy.
I just say till it cooks.
Yeah. Well, and it browns it a little bit. So, all right, I'm going to get some of that's coming out. I want to put it back in there. All right. Now I've got it on like 5. I don't know what I'm supposed to have it on. But this this butter is kind of frying this tortilla shell, and it's going to make it crunchy. I hope. So, they used regular, just plain flour tortilla shells. So, it said 2 or 3 minutes, so we're gonna leave this on. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna sprinkle just a, ooh, that's a big hole. I'm gonna sprinkle just a little bit of cinnamon on mine. They didn't say that. And I've got a little bit of cinnamon in my apples. I hope it doesn't burn it when I turn it over. Okay, that's just a little bit of cinnamon. And I got my tongs out, but I'm not gonna be able to use them. And my cheese is cooking out. I might have put too much cheese in it, but we'll see.
How would your flip over pancake maker work for this purpose?
I thought about it, but I don't. You can't fry them in it because you can't put enough butter. Your butter would come out. I thought about that. I'm turning them up a little bit because I don't think they're cooking quite fast enough. So, all right. I probably should just leave them alone. All right. All right, I'm gonna try to flip it, see what it does. Oh, y'all, look at that. Oh my goodness.
Looks pretty, Rose.
Wow, yes, it does.
I'm happy.
I'm happy. Now, y'all, I got my pepper jack cheese here. I'm gonna put in mine. Because y'all know I love pepper jack cheese. All right. I'm gonna turn it back down. It looks like my butter is getting too hot or too brown. I don't want it to get. And it's crunchy, y'all. You can't hear that, but
Boy,
it is crunchy.
This is low carb food fun. That's what this is.
I think so too. I think it'll be great for a snack. I think the kids, it's just simple and easy. You can run in here and in 10 or 15 minutes have them a good healthy snack. So I'm excited about this
Good
one.
breakfast.
A good breakfast, all right.
You could add a fried egg to it if you wanted to.
Oh yeah. There's lots of things you can do with it. All right. Put that down. I'm gonna do mine with pepper jack cheese. Just a little bit. And just a little bit of apple. I'm going to spread it around. And put another one on top of that. And I love cinnamon, so I'm going to do this.
Weren't you supposed to put more cheese on top of the
Oh,
apple?
yes, I was. Thank you, honey. I told y'all the other day, he has to keep me straight sometimes. Because my mind is on what I'm supposed to do next, and I forget what I'm supposed to do right then. Okay. All right, let me get all this in here. Yeah, because you want that cheese to stick those two tortilla shells together. All right, I'm going to turn it down because my butter is getting a little... And because the cheese kind of comes out, move it around a little bit so it won't stick to your pan. I think I put too much. I'm getting too happy here. Okay, I got it back in there. All right. That's what I'm doing there. All right. I'm going to flip it.
Oh, beautiful. Now, you could put a little cheese on the top of that because it's hot.
Yeah, I don't.
If you wanted to.
No, I don't. I don't think it would be pretty. So, okay.
That looks delicious.
It looks really, really good. I'm going to do probably 4. Promise is coming in a little bit, so I'm going to do her one. And I think I am going to have to clean my pan because where that cheese cooks out, it kind of gets brown.
Just add more butter.
But that's all right.
Just add more butter and cook mine.
Oh my goodness. Y'all, look at that.
Butter fried cinnamon seasoned cheese, is that good?
Just hold on a minute, baby. All right, y'all, I cleaned my pan and I turned my burner down. All right, now then, I'm gonna put another one on here. I'm gonna put some cheddar cheese on this one. Not a bunch. Some apple. I'm gonna spread it out. Okay, and put another one on. More cheese, a little bit more cheese, and then put my top on it. All right, and I'm gonna sprinkle just a teeny bit of cinnamon on it, just a little bit, not much. Well, okay, there we go. That's just a little bit. All right, and we're gonna let it cook. Y'all, these are so crunchy. I think this is gonna be delicious.
Grandmama, that looks really good.
All right, this is our last one. I made 5. I
That
have.
was beautiful.
Look at that. That one's a little bit of the cheese burned on it, but look at those.
Those are beautiful.
This is apple pie quesadillas. Now, if you wanted to, you could sprinkle a little cinnamon on this. You could dust it with powdered sugar. You can sprinkle a little cheese on it. Ever how you want to doctor yours up to make it pretty. So,
You can serve them whole or cut them in half.
y'all, here are our apple pie quesadillas. Now,
And here is my coffee, and I am ready.
and this one is my pepper jack cheese one.
Oh,
You
my.
ready, baby? Y'all, is that good?
Listen, this is fun food, and it's delicious.
Y'all,
Get you some coffee. Get you some of these.
I don't need coffee. This is good.
Breakfast, lunch, anytime. Because these are low carb.
Especially snack. No, uh-oh. There you go, Roxy. Roxy will get that one. So much low carb, no sugar added.
It's so easy to fix.
So easy. Cut you an apple, takes 5 minutes, and a little butter with a little cinnamon. Put your little shells on your pan. Put cheese, apple mixture, cheese, another tortilla. Cook it 2 minutes on each side. Y'all, that's so good. This is just a little fun thing we did this morning. So, but it's also good. Thank you for joining me. Food feeds the family, family feeds the heart, God feeds the soul. It sure is good, y'all. Please share this video, subscribe to my channel, leave me a comment, hit that little notification bell. Love y'all. See you next time. Tell them bye, Roy.
Bye-bye.